All right, so now is always the best time to start, right? I used to have this friend. He used to always like joke around with you. You know, if you ever asked him, you say, hey man, you know, what time is it? He always say, the time is now. And it's so true. The time is now, right? It's always now. It's always this moment. But now is the best time to start. And that's for anything. But I'm going to be talking specifically today about photography and videography, okay? Now, if you are a photographer, you're a videographer, in today's state of affairs, let me put my seatbelt on, man. You got me out here looking crazy, all right? But in today's state of affairs, man, you know, photography and videography, man, is huge. It's in demand. You know, it's ironic because I was thinking about this just the other day, and I remember how when smartphones were coming out, you know, you had these photographers, right, in the photography community, right? They were like, oh my God, you know, everybody's going to be like, everybody's a photographer now, you know, and like everybody's going to be using phones and, you know, and it was a big transition, right? Like I come from the old school I used to shoot film, right? I used to shoot 35 millimeter film. And, you know, it was in that digital transition. You were starting to see the digital cameras come out. And when they were first coming out, it was like, it was whatever. You know, there was people who were on it, but they were people who were like seasoned pros, you know, and they had the money to put on these digital cameras, you know, but, you know, that was the whole big debate, right? Everybody's like, oh, people are just gonna like, everybody's a photographer now. And you know what? In some sense, they are right. Yeah, everybody is a photographer now because everybody has a smartphone. Everybody's always taking pictures. Social media is a thing now. Before it wasn't, you know, it was a couple of social media channels, outlets, you know, maybe MySpace or whatever other ones there were, you know, I was around to see them all happen. So, but now, you know, social media is a thing and it's all very visual. It's very picture, it's very video. And now is the time. I mean, more than ever, the opportunity is out there if you are a photographer or a videographer. And here's the great part about it. You could just be decent at it. You don't even have to be good at it, right? That's the crazy part. Let me fix this camera here a little bit. All right, you don't even have to be that good at it. You could just be okay at it, right? But it's in demand right now because we live now in what they call, or as Gary Vee called it, the attention economy, right? So everybody's fighting for attention. Everybody's competing to get somebody's attention, right? So these people are trying to show up. If you're fighting for attention, you're trying to get on every platform possible, right? You want to be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, whatever the case may be, right? You know, Google, I don't know, everything, right? Excuse me. But these people who are trying to leverage the attention economy, the economy that we live in now, right? Because it's all about getting people's attention. They understand the importance of social media. Now, one of the things that I notice in my own personal business is that everybody asks me for video. Rarely does anybody ask me for photo stuff anymore. And for the longest time, you know, I used to do video. I've always done it, all right? I've always done it. Even since back in the day, I was always into like shooting short films and making little movies and, you know, highlight reels and all that other type of stuff, man. I was always into video. But video was very time consuming, very cumbersome, as some might say, right? It's a lot to do, all right, to actually put a video together. And, you know, the prediction is that, you know, by the year 2020, you know, I forget, they said like 80 or 90 something percent like that of all the content on the internet will be consumed by video. And video is king when you actually start to think about it on the internet, because video can be repurposed in so many ways, right? You can have a video. From that video, you can strip it, you can turn it into an audio. So that could be a podcast, right? From that video, you can take screenshots and you could create photos. I've actually had clients, okay? Let me try to brighten this up a little bit. I've actually had clients where I've done video work for them, and then I'll look at their social media and I'll see screenshots from my video posted to their social media as a picture, right? So that's what I'm saying, man. So like video is just so powerful because it can be used and repurposed in so many different ways. And now here's your opportunity as a photographer, as a videographer. See, the thing is that most people, this is where I believe that most people get it confused. And I'm actually going to have another video where I'm going to discuss deeper on this issue right here, because this one is the truth. Most people have it confused, okay, inside of their mind, especially creatives. Okay? Creatives believe that they have to be the best at creating. That's not the case. Okay? What you have to do is be able to get the damn job done. That's what it comes down to, right? Now, being creative, having a nice artistic flair, having good aesthetics, all that is great, okay? One of the things that you have to realize is that you don't have to be the one who does that, okay? Now, if you are the one who does that, that's even better. You know, I like to edit a lot of my own projects. I like to touch a lot of my own stuff. You know, some stuff I'll sub out. I'll be like, hey man, can you like do this for me? You know, it'll be easy. I'll have somebody from my team help me and work on it. But you know, a lot of stuff I like to touch personally, right? Because it's something that I enjoy to do. And now it's like I said, everybody's asking me for video now. So it's like, dude, I do video basically. You know, I still go out and do my photos and everything else, but man, it's like all video now. So what I want to say is that if you're a photographer, you're a videographer, you're some type of creative who can leverage social media, maybe you know how to use social media or manage social media, there is money to be made. Right now, there's no better time than now to get started because A, you got the internet, you got social media, and B, you have people who want to leverage it, okay? But the thing is they don't have time to do it, all right? So I'm gonna say this right now, and all right, so let's just say I'm dropping this video in August, okay? So August is beta right now. So if you're doing a beta challenge, right, and you rocking on beta every single day, okay, you understand how labor intensive it is to put out a video every single day. Now, if somebody come to you and they say, listen, man, I want to drop 3 videos a week, that's a lot of work, right? They don't want to do that, right? Most people just want to show up. They want to be a talent. They want to do what I'm doing right now. They just want to sit here and talk and share what they know and teach or whatever, maybe put their artistic input into it and then have somebody else take it, handle it, do the rest. That's what you got to be able to do, right? And the caveat to that is that once again, like I said, I'm gonna reiterate this and I'm gonna go on deeper on this, but you don't have to be the one who does it. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times what I see with creatives or beginning photographers, beginning videographers, they think they have to have the best equipment. They think they have to have all the skills. They think they gotta know how to be the best editor and all that other stuff. No, 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 my friend, okay? All you have to do is be able to get it done. And see, in video is one of those things that the smart people, they know that's going to separate them because it's video, you know, it's visual, it's audio, you know, you can put your text in there, all types of stuff, man. The smart people know they're going to leverage it. Now, the tricky part is that the people who want to leverage it, who might end up becoming your potential client, a lot of times have what I call the Gary Vee syndrome, right? And everybody thinks that they're Gary Vee, they just want to rant and you know, whatever, and they, you know, whatever. who cares? Whatever. Everybody Gary Vee these days, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like one of those type of deals, right? So the people who know how to who know where it's at, they're going to use it. They're going to leverage it, and they're looking for people just like you who like to sit here and make videos and, you know, create all this creative stuff and make all these cool cuts and edits and all this other stuff. You know, that's what people, they're looking for that. The thing is that they don't know how to do it. They want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to do is just stop doubting yourself. All right, get up there, get out, and make it happen. Is this person going to turn or what's going on? What's going on? Can we get a damn parking spot or what, bro? Shit. Sorry about that. But either way, all right. So I'm gonna end this off because I just pulled up to the store. All right, but people are looking for people like you. They want you to be able to cut this, edit it, distribute it. They want to show up, do what I'm doing right now, just sit here and talk, blah, 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 or show you what they're doing, show you what they're working on, do whatever they want to do. And then they want you to create it, put your artistic spin on it, because a lot of times these people don't have that much, you know, artistic spin. You know, some of them do, which makes things a lot easier. But some of them don't, which also can make things easier because they're kind of just like, yeah, man, do whatever you want. You know what I mean? But if you're a photographer, you're a videographer, now is the perfect time to get your business started, man. If you haven't already gotten it started and you only need a few clients and you can rock and roll, man. And with the way social media works, it's a content hog. It's a monster. That shit is always needing content. They always need gas in the tank and you the pump. You see what I'm saying? So if you can get them what they need, you know what I'm saying? You'll get what you need, right? But you just got to be able to get the job done. All right, it's not about being the most creative. It's not about knowing how to do everything in Photoshop or knowing how to do everything in Premiere. Who cares if you use Premiere? Who cares if you use iMovie? Who cares if you use Final Cut? It doesn't matter. What matters is getting the damn job done. So if you're a photographer or a videographer, now is the time. So if you want to go out there, you want to get your business off the ground, you sitting there, all you need is an iPhone, bro. That's all you need. If you got an iPhone and your ass is willing to put in the work, it's gonna happen. So, got a little passionate on that one right there. But hopefully that helps, man. So, you know what? Until next time, people, I'm out. Peace.